Good Tuesday morning, everybody. This is Dave with Dave's Old Iron. Welcome back to everybody that's been with me and to the new followers of the channel. We're trying out a Duraflame log in the new house's fireplace. Fireplace is a double-sided thing. It's got windows on both sides. And so far, it don't seem to be smoking up the house or anything, so this is good because today it had an overnight low of 27 last night. We got snow up on the mountains and yeah, predicted to come down this way possibly this weekend. So I'd like to get as much stuff moved as possible as soon as possible. But today we are going to be rearranging some of the stuff in the house, putting up some of the antiques, and working in the shop a little bit, getting toolboxes put back together and that sort of thing. So stay tuned for more of that type of thing if you enjoy it. And thank you to all the new subscribers and to you that have been following along. I appreciate it. Well, I've been taking a bit of a hiatus to move all my goodies. So anyway, hang tight and we'll be right back. Say, did you know that technically Moses was the first person to download from the cloud and put it all on a tablet? Yeah! Well, the old maple tree has really turned yellow and it is dropping all of its leaves all over the front yard. I guess I'll have to clean that up, and kind of hard to see it up there, but yeah, not a lot of smoke coming out of the chimney, so I guess we're burning okay. In case you're wondering why the clothes dryer is sitting out here in the hallway to the kitchen, it's because the washer and dryer assembly is too wide to fit in the hole it's in. So I've got to trim back the countertop a little bit, and too wide. Each one of these tiles is about 15 inches square or so, maybe. They're bigger than 12, but anyway, I don't have a lot of room between the fridge and the wall here. View from this side gets you a lot better idea of what I'm talking about being too narrow. Yeah, that fridge really sticks out quite a ways in front of the countertop. So what I'm going to do before I load it up with groceries that I had delivered today from Walmart, so I'm going to roll it over here where the previous owner had a refrigerator with a water and ice machine in it. That's what that copper pipe is sticking up. I'm going to take the end of it off, shove it down through the hole where it comes up through the floor there, and slide that new fridge right there. Okay, more or less lined up where I want it. Let me get back here with the cord, and I'll plug it in. And of course it never works the way you plan on it. Plug into the cord, went underneath the refrigerator and got hung up. There we go. Okay, let's see. Something kind of like that. Now this stupid thing's got a adapter to put an ice maker in it too. Yeah. Ice makers and water dispensers in newer fridges are nothing but a pain these days. I got that from one of the guys that I work with. Yeah, not as wide as I'd like, but yeah, a little bit wider. And let's see. Yep, up against the wall right there. Okay, that looks like it. Lights are on, nobody's home, so yeah, we're doing good there. Now there's a second outlet down there near the floor. It's a two-part receptacle thing, you know, normal outlet. So I could put something else right here if I wanted to. I'm thinking about putting some sort of a little table of some sort. I got somewhere where I come in, throw my keys on, or whatever, coffee pot maker for the friends when they stop by, or something like that. Will probably end up right there, and I can slide the fridge over that way some more. As you can see, I've brought over a fair amount of my oil lamps. There's some there, and some over here on this little stand that's on wheels. Yeah, so I'm going to clear the oil lamps off of this that I've been setting them on there just for now. And we're going to roll this little stand around in front of the fridge, which is right there. And we're going to put it back over there where the fridge was, so I can put my telephone answering machine and that sort of thing on it. There we go. And this will slide right back into here. Perfect. Yes. There's the answering machine, and we're good to go. Yeah. One of the reasons why I wanted to put that over there is because right above it there in the corner is the thermostat and air conditioning control for the furnace to the thing. And all the warm air coming out of the compressor of the refrigerator, getting it cold on the inside, was affecting that, and it kept making the air conditioner want to run. Now this is the other side of the fireplace, and unfortunately it's got this big piece of steel right here, and imagine that's covering access to the chimney, so we got to find something to hide that. Yeah, and I got just the idea for that. There you go. Yep, and just like that it's gone, because that was probably a little bit too much hanging right there, especially seeing how the entrance to the house is right over there. Hey, what did the mama cow tell the baby calf? It's past your bedtime. Well, here it is. The next day, it's the 29th. It's Wednesday, and if you look there behind me, you can see what's going on today. We got 2 tractors on a rollback bed. Yeah, the guys switched gears on me a little bit, showed up, and we're getting tractors hauled today. So hang tight. We'll bring you some more. All right, the next one up is the little parts BN tractor. It's getting loaded on the trailer first, and then the 1945 version will go on. And then we have the sickle bar mower that needs to go on. We have a one of 2 of the 2-point to 3-point hitch adapters that we have here at the place. It's got to go. That single bottom 2-way plow. There's a 6-foot blade. There's a carrier platform that's 3-point hitch. There's a ripper over there somewhere that's a 3-point hitch. Plus I'm sitting on a 2-point hitch 2-way plow for the Super C, which is, you said I'm sitting on it right there. That's got to go, and there is the carrier platform for it. Got to apologize, I left my good GoPro cameras over at the other place today, or yesterday when I was there, and didn't bring them back. I thought I should, but we're just going to use the phone for today. Well, as with all plans, there's always a snafu somewhere. Even though this tractor is a model BN, which means it's narrower in the rear end, it's still too wide to fit past the fenders on this trailer. Both of them are, so they're going to go over to another place for a while. So they're going to go to my buddy Dale Canterbury's place for the next couple of weeks or whatever, till he's got a moment to bring them over to the new place there where I'm at. Yeah. And then we're going to shove that one right on the back end. And that's the better of the 2, believe it or not. That'll be the first one we restore. Yeah, there goes all the tin work. But yeah, anyway, we'll get these, oh, I see what he's going to do. Put the front end up on the back end of the trailer first. Whoa! Yep, there went the grill. He's going to tear that damn thing up. Trying to get that on there. she's on the front. That looks real safe, don't it? Yeah. Got to hold the steering wheel so the front wheel won't make the thing want to keep turning to the right. Yeah. Anyway, okay, those are both on. Well, it was a pretty decent grill, but yeah, no more. Well, we've had a bit of a change of plan. The tractors over here are going over to my buddy Dale's place for now, and so is all the implements that we have that are on that trailer. They're going over there for now, just to store them until I can get myself a truck and trailer lined up and make room over at the new place for all the stuff, especially to get through a gate that we're having issues with. So we're gonna get that gate fixed, get myself a truck and a trailer, and yeah, then this stuff will all be back over to the house. We are taking some stuff. We've got another rear end, or half a rear end for an Alice Chalmers C going over, along with the blade and a ripper, single shank subsoil or ripper. Yeah, we got quite a load of stuff in there. Pardon the poor video and sound. We got yeah, that subsoiler in there, the blade in there, the right rear axle for spare parts for the C, and the carrier platform, plus a spare wheel that isn't bent and wobbly for the little 8N Ford sitting right there. So yeah, this is all going to make another load over, and I think I got a walking plow that's going to get dropped in here yet, and a furrowing plow that we can drop in here yet and have some more room to haul stuff over with. Here's another one for you. Why do squirrels swim on their backs? Any ideas? So they don't get their nuts wet. It is now Friday the 31st of October. Tomorrow's November 1st, Saturday, and I just got done taking my 1952 Super M for its last ride around the farm out in the field. Yeah. Kind of a bittersweet experience. But Doug from Bosinger Tractor should be here pretty quick, the local LS dealer. He's going to freshen up that engine in the Super M for me over the winter, and then I'll have it back next spring in time to go tractor pulling with the High Country Mountain Tractor Puller Bunch. So yeah, that'll be a good thing. So anyway, he'll be here pretty quick. We're going to load this thing up and get it on his trailer, and he's going to haul it back to a shop and start working on it when he can. I was kind of whimpering to a lady friend of mine the other day about losing the farm. She said to me, Dave, how would you like 2 acres? I can give you 2 acres. And I thought, well, hell, that's pretty nice over there. I got somewhere I can go play with the tractors and stuff. So I said, sure, I'll take 2 acres. She swiftly and promptly kicked me right square in the nads. I had 2 acres. Well, there comes the owner of the new owner of the farm. He just can't leave things alone. He's going to be out here goofing around with his little tractor and whatnot again today. He spent the day out here yesterday with his little mini excavator and its thumb taking down trees of all things. So I don't know what he's going to do today. Who knows? Probably load up some of the brush that he cut up from cutting down the trees yesterday and hauling it off. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here waiting on Doug Bosinger from Bosinger Tractor, the LS dealer here in Twin Falls. He's going to be out here shortly to grab the Super M, and he's going to give her one heck of an overhaul this winter. So, yeah, we'll be tractor pulling next spring. That's the setup I need right there. Nice 1 ton with a good trailer. Yep. Anyway, Doug's here to get the Super M and haul it off to his shop so he can work on it. Well, there goes my big girl. Yes, sirree. And the little grain drill. I don't need the grain drill anymore. I don't have farmland for it, so it's going to go to Bosinger Tractor if anybody's interested. It'd be good for food plots, that sort of thing. It does work. We've used it here for planting grain and whatever else, and pasture grass and that type of thing. So anyway, there that goes. Doug said he'd take it a little easy on me and have me order the parts as soon as he finds out what all it needs. I already know some of what it needs. So when I get settled down and not moving stuff, I'll start ordering parts for the old girl. We're going to rebuild the clutch. So it'll need a new disc and that sort of thing. And then we're going to rebuild the front steering pedestal, so we get rid of the death wobble thing that it gets to doing when you're in high gear out on the road. And yeah, rebuild the engine. So when it comes back, it'll be like a new tractor. So hopefully things go good, and we'll have a puller out of it. Now, my cousin Rex and I, we made one trip over to the other house already today with a bunch of implements to fit Stinky, like the carrier platform, a single shank ripper, etc. Well, you saw all that load in the pickup that I filmed and showed it here a little bit ago. We got all of that unloaded and stored and put away today. So yeah, things are looking good for that. So hopefully now it's just a matter of getting my buddy Dale over here with his rollback to load up the H Farmall and haul it over, and we'll stuff it in the shop there. I think it'll fit up to the front end of the shop, and then we can put Stinky in behind it and push it in place with that. And I can finish the wiring on the H and hopefully catch up with Matt the Scrap Whisperer on his H restoration, and maybe we'll get this one running here before too long. But I got to get my stuff moved, because as of today, I got 11 days to go, and I'm not going to make another run over there today. It's already 4 o'clock or a little after here in southern Idaho, so by the time I get there, it'll be closer to 5. I don't want to be unloading in the dark and that sort of thing. I'm pretty wore out. My back's killing me, so we're going to make a run over tomorrow with all the stuff that's here in the back of the little pickup tomorrow. And tomorrow the cousins are coming, so we'll back the white half-ton up to the outhouse, spin it around, and toss it in the back of that truck, and I can take it over and unload it in the backyard over at the new place. So anyway, we're making progress on the move, and when we're done with the move and kind of things get settled back down, we'll be back to restoring things that are made out of old rusty iron. So yeah, keep on watching, and yeah, we'll have this video out to you shortly. Well, I literally got the outhouse over here by myself, and we got it strapped down here to a tree in 2 different locations inside the outhouse, and we're going to try to pull that out of the back end of the pickup and see how that works. Hopefully that's not a total train wreck. It'd be a real crappy experience if it was. Well, there it is, partway out of the back end of the pickup. Problem is that tree branch right there. We're going to tip it up, and it's going to be into that branch. But if I can at least get it to stand up somewhat and out of the back end of my pickup, I'll be happy. Like I was afraid of, the roof of the outhouse is in that limb right there, but that's all right. I got it to stand up by running that 4x4 underneath it and then twisting it so it'd rock that end that way towards where the pickup was parked. So yeah, the outhouse is where it's going to be. Well, anyway, that's it for this round on this particular video. We'll be back doing some more here before too long. I got 5 days to go before I got to be out of the house at the farm, so a lot of garbage to toss. We're going to get a 20 cubic yard rollback dumpster tomorrow rolled in. We're going to just start filling that thing up full of stuff that we don't need and use and want, and then yeah, we'll be back over here working on projects again, including that old Farmall H that's sitting in the carport there. I got to get it wired up so it'll run and we can drive it around. Anyway, I'm Farmer Dave, wishing you well. Y'all have a good one now. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.